Oh, the ticker is ticking. Here we grow. All right, so since I'm early, let me click around on some of these good buttons and see what they do. Relight. Okay, I don't know what that means. Hide. Okay, don't know what. Nope, don't want to do that. What does that button do? Hmm. Oh, there it is. The chat. Not top, but live. Okay, so now I don't know what that button does, and I don't know if I can be heard. But anywho, here we go. I'm indoors today because it's raining outside. Ooh, somebody done scrolled in. Hey, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Thank you for scrolling through. Good morning. I appreciate your time. I just got finished soaking my clay pebbles and stuff like that because I'm going to be setting up some new self-watering planters today. So yeah, I'm indoors. It's raining outside and I don't want to get my phone wet. So here we are. And I had to figure out something to do while I was in here. And I said, hey, I got these planters and they just been sitting in the box and I'm ready to grow because I'm starting my herbs over and a lot of them are from seeds. So I figured that I would go ahead on and do it like that. So let me get up out of my chair and flip around here. And I still have not decided how I want to. Oh, I forgot to do my intro, y'all. My fault. Hold on. Anywho, welcome, gardening comrades. I am GMama Growz Hard in the Garden. Thank you for scrolling through, and I would appreciate your support of my channel by clicking that like button. This is my weedy pop-up, where I pop up in my garden and show you what I got growing on. Now, back to these good self-watering planters because that's what I got growing on. Let me check the chat again while I'm here. An entrepreneurial diary, Shamika. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I just got me some new planters and this is what I'm doing. And I haven't decided on which configuration, is that the word I'm looking for? How to set it up? Because it's 3 different ways that I can hook this planter up. And this planter is a Vivosun self-watering planter. And I purchased this on my own with my own money. They did not provide this for me. This is just what I'm going to be doing today. And I need to find some place to put it. And hopefully that'll work for the time being. And maybe I should grab the tripod. Let me check the chat again. Good morning, Pretty Girl Gardens. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Pepper Rookie, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm just grabbing my tripod over here so I can set it up and I can go through this box hands-free. I just purchased me a new self-watering planter and I did that because I wanted some new stuff. My old stuff, and then I got pots all over and I'm trying to be more condensed, if you will, in one area. Okay, so why do it look so close? Oh, Imagine that. That's probably why. Let me check the chat again. Just touching on everything. Six Bows is back. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. And hopefully it'll stay right there while I open this box. Oh boy, I gotta turn it to the side. Okay, don't let me knock my stuff over now. Oh. Yeah, I did open it so I wouldn't be doing all this struggling. Oh Lord, I'm about to knock some stuff down. But I'm struggling anyway because the struggle is real. Love what you grow. Okay, that's all they info. Oh, that's cute. They got some little gloves up here. With love what you grow. You know, I always did want some of these gloves so I can do some of those hand videos that you just be doing like this. Yeah, anyway, let me check the chat right quick again. Let me see. Depends on the light set up. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be using my regular lights because this did not come with lights. It just came with pots and a plant stand. So each get equal light. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. And hopefully it works. Because right now I'm just working with one set of lights, which is these right here. And I can angle them and move these planters around that are down here. So that's what I plan. And I'm just going to take this table out anyway because I just use it to be piling stuff on while I'm working in here. So I can easily take it out and just, yeah, figure it out as I grow along. I'm always spying on you. Who are you talking to? That's what's up. I don't mind being spied on. Yeah, hand modeling, Mike. That's what's up. Zeta Rose. Wonderful morning to you too. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. And this is a up close of the instruction manual. 3-hole pole. It looks pretty easy. Support clips. 6 water basins. Tubes. Oh boy, the configuration. All right, so let's figure this out right quick. And hopefully it is right quick. So as I go along, I'm just going to see if I can figure out what's going on. And yeah, that looks like it's some poles. 6 and 3, so it must be 2 different kind of poles. Put these down for now. This contains a 1 pot, or should I say 6 pots and 1 reservoir, which is, I guess that's how you gotta pack it. That's how you gotta pack it. Let me see where I'm at in this camera, y'all. And yeah, I'm in the camera. So this one says 6 pots and 1 reservoir. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pots and 1 reservoir. And so far I'm liking them. I have a couple more with the reservoir like this. I guess you call it opaque. And they're working out great because it's not clear. You can't see through it. And so far I have not had any problems with algae or mold. Oh no, I forgot these things. I don't know if this is a um, microfiber or a cotton wick. I'm not sure. I wonder if it'll tell me in the instructions, because if it's cotton, I don't want cotton. I only want microfiber because cotton has mold, and these are new. These are the second pots that have had this little, I guess it's a fiber sponge at the bottom of the pot. And I've used them before, but they were white and they actually disintegrated with the roots, or I guess it's, yeah, because when I pulled it out after the grow, it wasn't there anymore. So yeah, but I'm gonna have to come back to this and check and see if this is a cotton wick, because me no want cotton. I prefer microfiber because I know what cotton does. Oh, that's good. They already got them preloaded and everything. The wick is already in there. So yeah, I need to check and see if it's a cotton or a microfiber. Whoops. And yeah, this is the part where I should have hyperlapse, but unfortunately, I don't know how to work that. If there is such a thing on YouTube to where you can speed it up while you're working. Maybe that's just a phone or an app thing. But here we are. Okay, I got the pots and the reservoir, and this box has 5 reservoirs in there. Oh, let me check the chat again. Oh. Bowtie Life in the Garden. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm just unboxing my new self-watering planters, and I plan on using these for my herbs. This is another reservoir. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, it is 5 of them. So, good to go on that. And I probably should have had somewhere separate. And I'm hoping there is nothing for me to wash out of these. Good reservoirs here, and I don't see my hydrogen peroxide anyway, so it's a wrap for that. Let me check the chat again. People like unboxings. Mike. Yeah, I sit up and watch unboxings a lot. Global greetings, gardeners. Okay, triple G, that's what's up, Mr. Bowtie Life. I know, right? I got excited for unboxing. That's what's up. Good morning, Jane Doe. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Miss Cheryl Norris, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I got my pots and I got my reservoirs out. These are self-watering planters that I will be using for my herbs. Let me find somewhere to put these. Oh my goodness, I should have been soaking my... Okay. I gotta take a pause for the cause. Well, nah, let me go ahead and finish unboxing. But I was soaking my hydrating, leca, or clay pebbles, whatever you want to call them. And I forgot to mix my nutrient solution so it can be soaking in the solution. But anywho, here we are, finished unboxing this, and I don't know what that is. Oh, this is how you put the poles together. Piece of plexiglass. That's what it looked like. Oh yeah, that's exactly what that is. Then these are the clips that hook on to the pole. They're pretty hard and my finger got caught in there. Okay. Pretty hard plastic. I only know how this works because I have other self-watering pots with this system. But this part hooks onto the pole, and this part holds up the reservoir that has a slot for it to slide down into. And then the pot goes on top of the reservoir. So this is the self-watering planter that's going to be held up by a pole. Yeah, and I like them. I've been using them now for a while. And they're working out great. So I needed something new for my plants because I'm finding myself with a lot of pots, and yeah, I need to combine and condense. I'm thinking that's what I'm trying, yeah. Condense my grow downs so I don't have so many pots and things all over the place because my apartment is very small. Therefore, I gotta try and do, or should I say, space is an issue. So these are all the plant holders, 6 of them because I got 6 pots. Put these to the side. And this has got to be the base down here. Oh yeah, and it's a heavy one. This is the base to the planter. And it's got a big Vivosun on there, so I guess this is the way that I should be looking at it. And it's heavy, sturdy, got bolts on the back to hold down. This is foam of some sort, felt. And then this is metal. So let me move this out of the way and check the chat right quick. Thanks for clicking that like button. Help support the channel. And where was I? It's sure, Norris. Did I speak to you already? Good morning. Exposed. Lynette Lawrence. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Thanks for sharing the unboxing. Anytime, anytime. Duval City Girl Gardener. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Good morning. On my way to work, I was looking for a stand like that last night. Yes, ma'am. I got a couple of different ones. They come in all different types of stands. This stand that I'm setting up today is just going to hold my herbs. And the stand that you're looking at in the back right here is going to hold my climbing things because I enjoy cucumbers and I needed something to have them trellis onto, and the top has a hook that I can continue to grow because I've been trying to grow on trellises and all kind of things, and I needed something more sturdier and that I can keep together, so I found these. And I must say, I've been happy ever since, and it looked like I can, yeah, it's gonna fit on the table. I ain't gotta be on the floor. But before I do this, I gotta mix up my nutrient solution. My apologies because I didn't do that beforehand, and I should have. So I got everything right here. that I'm going to use. And I'm starting new plant food fertilizer, if you will, because I was using some stuff and I've been using stuff for a long time like this. I haven't used it in a minute since I started my new plant food. But this is HydroGuard that you use for hydroponic plants. And this basically protects your roots from pathogens that are in the water, because when you're growing in water, there are different microbes than there are in soil. But this has been, matter of fact, I need to go put that up. But I'm replacing that with mycorrhizae. And this brand is Mighty Plant. Once again, this is not sponsored. This is just what I use. And this is the same, pretty much, a probiotic for the root system. And it's been working. I've been using it in my hydroponics and on my soil. And so far, I haven't had to purchase anymore. But, you know, the bags don't come totally full anyway. But I'm probably at about, I'd say that's about a third of a bag left, and I'm sure this will make it through 2 more seasons at least. But this is a powdered nutrient to which I'm switching all of my fertilizers to. And let me grab my, okay, I done laid my spoon down somewhere. Let me check that chat again. Oh, it stayed in the same spot. Good, good. Mike. Everybody speaking. I'm scrolling through the chat. Scrolling. The one on the back, what's that name? That planter, I have no idea. I know it's a self-watering planter for climbing plants. That's how I found it, because I was looking for a planter that was sturdy enough for climbing plants, and it can go outdoors if you change the base. It has a a grounding pole. So you change the base so it's not flat, it's a stake that's in the ground, and it grounds that pole because it's metal. These Wednesday morning sessions are perfect for my time getting breakfast. I have got to start remembering this to start hump day, right? Okay, Mr. Bowtie Life. I know that's right. That's why I ate before I started this morning, and I started early, and I'm embarrassed to say that I set off my smoke detector. I set off my smoke alarm while I was doing my pancakes, and I know my neighbors was like, what the hee-haw is going on? Why is this? But yeah, that happened this morning. But at least I'm not hungry. Hashtag indoor crew. Hydroponic, yes indeed, Mike. Let's grow. Seymour Cannabis. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Cheers to you also. Shawnee 2003, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Jay's Life Out Loud, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. And y'all, I just started talking, my fault. But I'm finna mix up my fertilizer so it can be, I can soak my clay pebbles while I'm putting this plant stand together. And this right here is Cali Magnesium, the dry version. or should I say calcium and magnesium, CaliMag, yeah, the dry version. And I don't have hyperlapse for this either, but in between, there should be some mixing until they're all dissolved. And yeah, that's the life of a hydroponic mixer, making sure everything is incorporated well, because if you don't, as a matter of fact, with hydroponics, let me say this, you cannot mix everything together at one time and then mix them. Let me check the chat again while I'm talking about this. Yeah, so when you're mixing your hydroponic nutrients, there is an order to which I would advise you to look it up, because I'm not good with order, but I do know instructions that make sense. And what makes sense, if you mix all your nutrients together, it's going to cause a lockout, and the plants aren't going to be able to even absorb nutrients the correct way, and if they did, it would probably throw them off. I don't have my spoon. Oh man. All right, y'all. My mistake. I need a measuring spoon while I'm talking about measuring, because what I ain't gonna do is dump this in my, talking about let me get a little sprinkle of this. No ma'am, will not be doing that. So I had to grab my spoon right quick, and it's a little dirty, but I know what's been in it. One side is a tablespoon, the other side is a teaspoon. And I have 1 gallon of water. And I'm trying to decide which results I'm looking for. I'm going to say transplanting, because that's what I'll be doing. So transplanting is 1 teaspoon per gallon of water. So that's what I'm going to soak my nutrients in. Soak my nutrients in. Where they do that at? I'm going to take a teaspoon of the mycorrhizae and mix it in also. Make sure this is good and dissolved. And sometimes when you have powdered nutrients, it clumps, so you might want to mix it, then let it rest, and then mix it again. You need patience in hydroponics. And this fly, it is a fly or two in here working my nerves. That's what they doing. And a mosquito. Okay, so what had happened was, I forgot. Could hear everything, but I slept with my door open last night. Yeah, I just fell asleep because I was tired. I don't know how it happened, but anywho, my door was open, and now my house is full of flies and mosquitoes. Good grief. And they is really working my nerves, or should I say they is bugging me. That's what they doing. Let me check the chat while I'm standing right here. Dave Miranda, thank you for scrolling through. We're all just gardening at 7:30 in the morning. Yes, indeed. Gotta grow when you can grow. I'm new to the chat. What is she mixing up nutrients for? I have plants that are growing in hydroponics or semi-hydroponics. And I need nutrients for my clay pebbles to be soaking in before I start planting. Mike, we have, okay, that says Mike. That ain't my mail. And Dave, okay, that ain't my mail. I thought mycorrhizae fungus needs soil to increase the mycelium network. That is true, but they also work in hydroponics with this new, well, it's not new, but they have been using things like, I can't even think of the name of them now, Mike, but like the shark, it's a shark on the bottle and it's real expensive, comes in a powder form. All of this stuff does the same thing. And for me, switching my fertilizers, I'm growing in soil and in hydroponics. So I'm trying to gear my fertilizers towards more powder form. But yeah, mycorrhizae does work like that. And if um, the instructions, or I don't want to call them instructions, but they are. When you're reading the directions, maybe I should say that, it'll tell you if it works for hydroponics and soil or just soil. And the brand would also tell you. And this is my grow nutrient that I'm going to be using for the number watchers. This is 826. I don't think this one has a number because it's mycorrhizae. If it does, oh yeah, it is on the back, but I done been using it so much, it's pretty much I can't read it. But this organo grow is for vegging plants, and they do have a bloom, but I still have other powder fertilizers that I still use, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing still, so I feel no need to have new blooming solution, just the grow. And the reason I had to get the grow is because my maxi grow, for some reason, well, I know what the reason was, but it got too hot. And it clumped up and I was unable to, yeah, it was jacked up, so I couldn't use it. I didn't want to try and dry it out and try to figure out, because I'm sure the composition would have changed and messed up the whole fertilization process. So I threw it out, and that's what prompted me to try some new plant food. And plus I was looking for something with less salts in it, and this was right up my alley. It was like, well, I'm a nerd, but anywho, let me see what I need to mix this with. Hydroponics, 2 teaspoons per gallon of water. And I'm only going to do 1 teaspoon because, yeah, I don't feel I need that much right now. And you can always go less. But, well, I'm just going to say I always go a little less than what's needed. Just like when I poured that teaspoon, it wasn't a full teaspoon. It was more teaspoonish, if that's the thing. So yeah, and I think that's all I'm going to add to this grow here, or this fertilizer. Mix this well. And let me check the chat again. I need to grab my pH meter too and check that. Okay. I don't know where I was at, y'all. I think the chat is scrolling without me. We are in, okay, I can see that, a mild pantry moth infestation right now. Brought in 30 organza bags from the garden. Oh my gosh. What is that people get rid of moths with? Cedar. Is it cedar? Cypress? I think it's cedar. Yeah, that'll get them out of there. Cedar oil. Okay, good to know. I use it outside. I think I missed something. Scrolling. Nice meeting y'all. Thanks for scrolling through, Dave. Appreciate your time. I make fake soil from coir and perlite and vermiculite. Never thought to add that. It's what's up, Mike. And I don't even know what that is, but okay. I know, right, Cheryl? Okay. I'm nearly over. Fungus gnat invasion was on store bananas. Oh my gosh, Mike. That is awful. Then I forgot a bag of corn on the shelf. It was oh my goodness. Y'all, this ain't that. Okay, let me get out of the chat because I gotta check my pH and all of this good stuff. Oh, I see some floaties. But this is my pH meter that I've had for quite some time. It still works. I changed the batteries and I calibrated it. Blase, blase. And a lot of gardeners look for a pH between 5.5 and 6.5. I like my pH between 5 and 6. And it looks like I'm at a 6.4. I'm a little high. I'm a lot high. So, yeah, I'm going to need to lower my pH, unfortunately, but I am. Because that's too high for me. I need to mix this down some more before I do. And while this is mixing around, I'm going to go and grab my pH down so I can adjust my water because 6.4 is too high for me. And then plus it's going to fluctuate from just sitting. And I don't see my dropper, but I gotta be fast about this because yeah, we ain't got all day. I'll use the cup. And I use a pH down solution to which anything can be used, but I prefer to use what needs to be used. Okay, let me check the chat again. Sure, Norris, this past fall and winter fungus gnats in my growing room aggravating. Ooh, I know they are. Gotta treat your soil. Matter of fact, what I treat my soil with is neem cake or neem meal, neem seed meal, because you gotta get the system, you gotta break the system. So keep them from laying eggs and eating and all of that in the soil. That's what the neem cake does. It's nutrients, inert bow tie. Okay. Inert, yes, but give it time. It all goes to dirt. Only if you don't feed it. When you know you have inert material, you will feed because that's what basically a lot of my what Mike is talking about is inert, and everybody uses different things. I'm more of a cocoa person, whereas somebody else might use peat moss. So it's just a preference. Life with Tasharia. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Cheers. Okay, let me pH down my nutrient solution real quick, and it does not take, this is acid. That's what this is. It only take a couple of drops, and I couldn't find my dropper, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to use this cup. And yeah, I'm gonna be careful because I don't want that much. We're going for between 5 and 6 because, yeah, let me stop talking because I'm nervous, so I gotta get my drops correct. Okay, I think that was about 13. Mix this up. And then I gotta recheck my pH to see how much it has gone down. And I just like making sure I got a good mix going. Check my pH again. It's going down. We're at 6.2 now. Still at 6.2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 6.2 because I'll be here all day trying to mix. And we ain't got that type of time to do. Matter of fact, let me check the chat and see where I'm at. Woo, and I ain't even got the doggone pots together. Woo, y'all is kicking it. That's what's up. Everybody's speaking. I ain't got to scroll because it's scrolling by itself. Gina versus Gina. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Country Hustle. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. Y'all partying without me? Hey, we got a party where we can party. J3 GS Farms. Good morning, Jags. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Okay, y'all, let me get out the chat again because, yeah, I can do that all day. I got to soak my clay pebbles and get my stand together. So what I'm going to do is actually pour my fertilizer into my clay pebbles because they need to absorb into the clay pebbles, if you will. They've been soaking, so they are damp still. Yeah. And you don't want to do this dry because your plants don't have anything to feed off of once you do. So this is why I'm at, and it's still some water. I see water in the bottom of my pebbles, but we're gonna be all right. And I'm just gonna let this soak while I'm building my plant stand. And hopefully I got enough. If not, then this is enough to get me started. I almost knocked my light on the floor. Okay, let me move this out the way. Move this over. Set this down here. And we gonna get this good plant stand up. And here's the base. Let me check the chat while I'm here. Scrolling. I'm listening as I ready for bed. Okay, Mike. That's what's up. I know how that goes. You'll be out like a light in about 2 seconds. But I'll have my plant stand up and we're going to be ready to grow. Kenneth Wilkerson. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Getting Miss Bowtie out the door and headed to work. Okay, Bowtie Life, enjoy your day. Both of you. 5.9 to 6.5 is good for me. Oh, that's what's up. Yep. I used to do the 6.5, but my junk keep fluctuating for some reason. Let me, the poles. Here we go. And I still don't know. I did not take the, oh, Lord, y'all. I got to take all this plastic off of these. Okay, we're going to do this as we go. Because, yeah, I got to get this stuff together. 6 and 3 is 9. I should have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 poles. Let me grab the... Where did I put the instructions? Oh, here we go. Okay, so configurations. I have no idea. I see a lot of 3s and 5s. Are they all 3s and 5s? Looks like it. And you just stack them up to the way that you want them to grow? I guess so. So let me see if y'all can see these. I don't know. I guess we'll name them and see which one. So A, B, or C? Which one should I configurate? A, big back. B, slim. C. I guess that could be big back too, because it's kind of... Anywho, A, B, or C. And I'm going to be screwing these in. Wow. And yeah, that's a top because it's a flat. And why is it so hard to get this out of this plastic though? I appreciate it. Okay, this is a double. And I prefer metal over wood. I had a wood and it just rock and shake. Well, I can't say that because that blue one over there is metal and it be rocking and shaking. But at least it's holding up the plant, so I can't complain. As long as I don't put no major weight on it, it should be good. And these are screwing in rather easily. Uh-oh. And you can tell the screw in, and then there's a blunt end with nothing. And then the top of the pole has the cap on it. So I'm saving that for last. As a matter of fact, I'm finna put it down because I think it's slowing me down. And let me check the chat again because it's been a while. Feels like it to me anyway. Let's grow. I know that's right. Sound sturdy. Oh yeah, that's what I know. That's right, cause it's metal. See you later, Mike. Hit the like button for GMama. I know that's right, Miss Cheryl Norris. If you have not, click that thumbs up or down to let YouTube know how you feel. Is it gonna be light overhead or one side? I'm thinking it's gonna be overhead because because I'm gonna use my light over here, like I said, this one, and then I have one that's just right here and it's not even on yet. So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be enough light. If not, I'll figure it out because I got another light over there that I ain't turned on yet either. A, B, or C? That's some good options. Span of practicality and decoration. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me continue on. Oh, but wait. It should be 3 tops, should it not? Why you only got 1? Maybe I just ain't got to it yet. Wow. We need some WD-40. Just squeaking. Okay, so this is 1. So I got 2 tops. 3 tops. Okay, well, I guess it ain't no configurations going on because, or either I just don't know how to configure, because these 3 tops, I'm already to the top and it's only 2 poles. So I should have some extra poles. Oh, here's 1. But still, how am I supposed to? Oh, I get it. I get it. So if I take this top. Okay, so we're going to make the one. Did we say? Did anybody say? Which way? A, B, or C? But it looked like the short pole going to have to be in the front. Anyway, so yeah, let me go ahead and put the front pole short and figure it out in a minute. Well, I can't tell the front from the back because it's okay. Vivosun, got your name on there. I guess this is the front. So I'll make this one a short one. I'm already started unscrewing it. I ain't gonna keep screwing and unscrewing and screwing and screwing. Okay, but I ain't got no choice because I'm gonna get it on. WD-40 is what I need because this, wow, just wow. Okay, that's gonna be a short one. I can put this one on a short one. And what happened to the maybe it's in the pole thingamabobber? And how am I gonna get it on with these poles up? Okay, so I can make one more long one, and I'm thinking it's gonna be the one in the back because I guess it's gonna come together. How it's gonna come together? I got 2 more tops, which is this one. Okay, that's starting to be cute. That's starting to be cute. Then that's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be taller. Okay, my arm tied. Listen. Hey, you gonna act funny because I'm up to the last one? Okay, now dang, and you wasn't all the way on. Ta-da! So I got a small one in the front, larger one, and then a tall one in the back. Let me check the chat right quick. With overhead light. Yeah, I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna get an overhead light though, because I don't have I don't want to put it inside my grow tent. I want to keep it out here in the area or in the general area. Chalkboard squeak. Them poles, I don't know why they was making that noise like that. Good morning, Mel's Garden. Did I speak to you? Thank you for scrolling through. Taking you out the garden with me. Gotta harvest some okra that's going witty. Oh, man. Okay, Mr. Bowtie Life. Thank you. I appreciate it. Light bulb went off. I don't know where that was at. Good morning, Miss Patty's Kitchen, Garden and More. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm putting up my plant stand and I'm almost finished. I have the attachments for the pole that I can put on now, and I'm guessing, wait a minute, I got 6 pots and 2. Girl, let's use our arithmetic. 2 pots for each pole. So yeah, because I got 6 pots. So let me this is the hanger, I'm guessing, that you put on and they click, and you have to put a little weight on it when you do it. So I'm not sure if I want to, well, I'll figure out what I'm going to put in where once I get them on. So that's one. And you take and you hook the big hook first, and then you snap the small hook, which is this piece, to the pole. And they snap on very well, and they are very strong. And oh, another configure. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this on the floor because I gotta put some weight on it, and I ain't that strong to be pulling down from up there. So let me let this down off of the table because it. Okay. Woo! Can y'all still see? Let me see. Woo! Okay, let me check the chat. You could put on rotating base for more options. A rotating base. Oh, you mean like with wheels? Dang, why didn't I think of that? That would be great. Well, I'm cool. Alright, it's already like that now. Thanks, Mike. But yeah, that's a great idea, but it's just flat. But I'm cool with it. It's sturdy. Hi, for the future. Thank you for scrolling through. Thank you. I appreciate your time. I must need something to drink because I'm getting thirsty. Happy Wednesday, Miss Patty's Kitchen. Thank you kindly. And I'm going to finish this up. Let me grab the rest of these in the pole. Other thing to the top. Oh, good grief. It ain't 9 things, it's 10. There we go. As we still in the shot. There we go. So, man, that's unfortunate because I did not put that little piece of plexiglass on here before I did that. I'm guessing it's to keep them together. Ho-hum, dang gum. All right, so I'm gonna take that off. Maybe. Because I'm a weakling. Okay, I'm not taking it off. Or maybe I need to go on the other side and take it off. Because what the... Well, we ain't got to worry about the pot coming off, do we? Ugh. Yes, baby. It's on here. Ah. Woo. So that was my bad. And I think this one too low, so this one got to come off too, dog. On it. Okay, come on, work with me now. Okay, you don't want to come off, I'm cool. Stay there. We're going to have to work this out. Because maybe I can. Okay, so good grief. I'm going to have to because it ain't going past that. To which I don't understand why not. Ugh. I broke a sweat trying to get this doggone clip off of here. Man, these things is on here good. You hear me when I say they is on here good? I done broke out a sweat. Hold on. Let me check the chat while I'm up here. Dang, and time is a ticking. Okay, bed cards. Okay, Mike, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate you. Have a great day. It is strong. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mike. I just got a couple more pieces, and then I'm going to put the pots on and grab the plant. And now that I have, there we go. So now, whoever put this together gonna see. Don't forget to put the plexiglass on there. Or you'll be taking these clips off. And they are strong. So I'm guessing that's it. And we're gonna hope that's it because I ain't got this type of time to do again. There we go. Moving right along. Now we're cooking with butter. Maybe a little higher. Woo! It's on there. And probably right here. Ooh. All right. Now we got the pots, or should I say I can grab the pots. But first, unfortunately, I need to check and see. Okay, that's a pot. I need a reservoir. Where, if this is cotton or microfiber, because I'm changing it if it's cotton. Cotton makes algae. This is the reservoir to the pot. It has a groove on here. So does the pot hangers has a groove, and you just match the groove to the reservoir, and there is your pot hanger. And so this is where the configuration comes in, because the plants, how they grow. And since this is a herb tower, I'm not expecting, or should I say, I'm going to keep them small. I'm not going to let them grow out of control and wild. At least I'm hoping they don't grow out of control and wild. Okay, let me check the chat while I'm here again. That is a good lesson about making sure the plexiglass is on. Yes, indeed, Mr. Bowtie Life, because those holders are strong, those plastic pieces. GMama needs to take out and add, I do more before 8 a.m. Ah, we was just talking about that for the future. We was like, farmers do more before 6 a.m. than most people do. But you know, that's the Army motto, because I remember that from when I was young back then. But yeah, that's what they were saying when we first was there. We do more before 5 a.m. than most do all day. And that is the honest to God's truth, because yeah, wow. Kay Renee's Garden, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Love the purple. Thank you. These are my self-watering containers that I'm putting together. And, uh-oh, I'm knocking stuff on the floor. I need to check and see if they say anything about this rope that they have, wicking rope, because I don't like cotton and I would hate to get this thing all the way together. And I'm thinking it's cotton. So give me about a second or two so I can grab some real... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just did that. I'm trying to go and grab some scissors and my wicking rope that I use. I use microfiber for my wicking rope versus cotton, because cotton is awful when it comes to water and fertilizers and things like that. So, yeah, I got it. Just to make sure, I'm gonna need 6 of them, the same size. But I'm gonna make them just a tad. I don't think they need to be longer. They can be the same size, but I just have it in a bag. And when I got it, I got a extra smaller size for free. To which, okay, I'm gonna find a pot for y'all that's gonna be wicking. So yeah. Oh, it looked like it might be microfiber, because that looks exactly the same. And I think I'm gonna take my chances and use, yeah, I just did all of that for what? Take my chances and use what it is. But this is a piece of cotton or felt also, I'm not sure. But they are at the bottom of the pots, and I'm guessing just to hold if you're using soil into the pot. Because I see no other purpose in having that there. Okay, come on now. I'm hot from putting them, trying to get those holders on there. And you want to hold me up with a hole in the string? Oh, wow. Yeah, that just happened. But anywho, it pulled when I pulled it through. I messed up the wicking rope. Oh, that's nice. There's 2 pieces in there. Okay, but I'm just gonna have to make it do what it do, because I'm starting to sweat from all of this. I think it's more nerves than anything, because I'm always nervous when I'm live. I have no idea why, but it's like that. And Lord, it done took me about 5 minutes to wick one pot. Like, really? I don't think that, what's going on here? You only got to stick the cord through the hole and voila. We are done with one. Luckily, these are already done because I am not. And I keep on hitting the doggone camera like, what? I'm going to check the chat in 1 second. Let me get these pots loaded up here. Okay, somebody missing a string. Wicking rope, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. And for watering, you can either lift up the pot and water it, or you can water through your medium, to which either way is fine with me because, yeah. There, you can see how much water is in there also. I'm missing a pot? No, I'm losing my mind because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pots. Oh, no, it ain't. I'm missing a pot. Okay, I don't know where that could be. But anywho, I'm going to keep working because, yeah, I got work to do. Let me check the chat again. And, yeah, I'm just going to go on and continue because I got stuff to do and I really ain't got time. But I got my phone, I got my camera on now, so, yeah. We ain't nothing to be scared of, GMama. I don't know what that is all about. I really don't. It's just nerves and I am sweating like I'm running a race and I ain't been nowhere. But I'm thinking it's from struggling trying to get those poles or those clamps on the pole. Go Army. I know that's right, Jax. Okay, I am. Where did this scroll? Why is it scrolling like that? Okay, anywho. Badass thing. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Listening, that's what's up. TWP Popcorn. What's popping? Thank you for scrolling through. I didn't even see you. Okay, so I've been growing my herbs up here. I started over. This is my pineapple mint that I took a cutting of from outside. And this is my herbs that I started from seed. Some of them doing good, some of them flopping around, but I'll get to them because this is what I'm going to put in here for my herbs. So let me start with, I guess, the bottom one, since, well, actually I can put it on the top and work my way down because I'm missing a pot and I don't know where it is or why it's missing, because I just opened everything up right here and I don't see it. It's not like in the junk. But anywho, let me check my nutrient solution again. Well, actually it doesn't matter what the pH is right now because it's in there. And this fly is back getting on my nerves. I don't know where my spoon. There we go. And I'm checking my pH right quick. Oh, now that sucker made my glasses come off. That is redonkulous. And it went back up because, oh no, it's going down. 6.4, I guess I'm gonna have to take it. Yep, I'm gonna have to take that. So let me load up my pots with my clay pebbles that have been soaking. I can't tell if I'm in the, And I think I am, because all of that is. So all I'm doing is putting the clay pebbles into the pot right now. And with my wicking ropes, I like to go in and make sure that I pull it up and have some underneath. And some pots have this lip on the inside right here. Am I in the camera? There's a lip right here. And I try to get that wicking rope up to the lip and pile the rest of the clay pebbles underneath and around it. So that's what I'm doing right now, is setting up my pots, getting ready to grow. And I'm not going to fill them up because I don't know if I have enough to go around. It's looking like I'm going to be short. But that's okay. And the strings don't have to be that long on wicking rope, as long as it's into the water. It's going to wick it up. If you have too much string in the water or too much rope in the wicking water, it's going to take forever to absorb the water and wick it up. Okay, so that's 2. As a matter of fact, I'm going to fill it up as I go. And then I can come back with some more clay pebbles should I need them. But I like filling up my clay pebbles to the top also, because I don't know, it just feels better, especially when the plant is in there. So the first one up that I'm going to do is the one up top, and I'm going to use the pineapple mint since it's the first one, the closest one available. Let me check the chat real quick. I might as well go on and keep on going, because why would I stop in the middle? And let me check my timer. Oh, my phone time, that's why. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Is that an impressive setup? It looks very sturdy. Now that it's all put together, it is very sturdy, and that's what I'll be looking for. How rugged and sturdy a device is that I can, yeah, is it worth my couple little coins that I need to invest in? So, oh yeah, the plant. The plant is in my else's over here. I just need to take it out. And oh, look at the roots on you, baby. You ain't been in here but a minute. But this is my pineapple mint that I have growing outside. I took a cutting and brought it indoors, and it is also growing in clay pebbles. And that's what I'm going to put. It looks like y'all can see that one better, so I'll do this one. Okay, well, why did that make that noise? Oh, that plexiglass. I wonder, is there supposed to be something on there to hold that? Because I didn't see no little knobs to hold it. But anywho, let me get this pineapple mint out of here and into its home where it's going to be growing. And I just had it in here because I was waiting on the rest of the herbs, and I wanted to do them all at the same time. Oh yeah, we good to grow. And it's already adjusted to the clay pebbles. Am I getting that? The roots are already. So I'm going to release it from this collar and it's just going to grow freely in this container now. And ta-da! Maybe it don't need to be full, but I'm gonna fill it up anyway because it looks better full. There we go. And for the reservoir to, I don't have a cup. Let me grab this. And let me check the chat while I'm right here. That is so cute. Thank you, Miss Cheryl Norris. Very nice plant stand. Thank you, Miss Patty. And this is how it's looking in there right now so far. I'll give you an up close visual. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I've been needing some new pots. And woohoo, I'm glad I found these. Okay, let me grab this cup so I can put some fertilizer into the pots. Uh-oh. And I'm going to use the fertilizer that I just mixed up. To fill the reservoirs with. And I want to say it takes 2 cups if it's the same type of and like I said, you can pour it in the top or you can pour it in the bottom. Okay, so that's 1 cup. I'm gonna go for 2. Okay, 2 might be too much. We're gonna see. Oh, 2 cups, like I said, that's what's up. So, it holds 2 cups of water. Yes, indeed. Let's grow. I like it. Got 1 in, 5 to go. Who can I do next? Oh, I better cover that. Okay, rosemary. Yeah, let me do my rosemary. I'm probably gonna do that on top. We're gonna do the rosemary up here. And it's already some clay pebbles up there. And I have 1 germinated right here. It says it's rosemary, but I don't know if it has moved or not, so I don't know. I'm gonna wait for that. But I am gonna plant this one because I know this is one that showed up out of like a couple that I planted. So take this rosemary seedling and we going in the top pot up here. Oh, look at his little root. Or her little root. It ain't even hardly out yet. But we're going to fix that when I slide it in here and take it out of this foam collar. Do I have another? I gotta cover up my else's. We're gonna raise you up because you awful short. Add some more pebbles to fill it up. And I think that might be good. Uh-oh, I done dropped the whole. Alright, girl. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. Okay, we gonna. That's it. Bring y'all in and see this one. Rosemary. I'm not sure if I want to add some more seeds or no, but right now we are good with that. So rosemary and mint, 2 down, 4 to go. Check the chat. The thing I like is you will be able to see the water in that reservoir. Yeah, I like that too, that you can see the water. But at the same time, it don't matter to me whether I can see it or not. I know I'm used to not seeing it, so it's cool. Salon Diva V. In the place to be. Oh, my fault. Salon Diva V, Home and Garden. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. So I wonder if you poured that second cup of water onto the top, it kickstart to wicking the moisture and it would not get quite as full. That would mess it up. Yeah, so with these you can you can water them through the media, or you can do what I do and lift it up to see how much water is in there. So when you first start, it would be a good idea if you just put your clay pebbles in there after you rinse them to actually kickstart that wick by wetting it. Yes, that would be beneficial. But for me, since I already soaked my media with my fertilizer, I don't have to necessarily pour it over the top because it's already ready to accept it. And let me see what my other plant was that I said. I do not see my journal. Oh, it fell on the floor back here. Oh, Lord, it's all the way over there. Okay, give me a second, y'all. I know I should know what I'm doing, but I gotta look because I'll be gonna put some in here and be like, no, that's not supposed to be there. So, spearmint, also holy basil, and moringa. Yeah, let me go on and get this moringa in right now because it's over here. And the good thing about this, I can change this around because, yeah, I'm going to put you down here. Rosemary. Man, I guess I should have measured you instead of eyeballed you, but we going to be all right. Oh yeah. Woo! My eyeballs is good. Let's grow. So I'm gonna put my moringa on the top because I know it's gonna get big. And the only reason I'm growing my moringa in here is because of my climate. I'm in zone 6A and it would not produce seeds unless I did something to protect it and all of that. And yeah, we about tired of that. So I'm just growing it for the leaves. And I'm growing it indoors. And I am out of clay pebbles. Well, I'm not out. I'm just out right here. Because I can only soak so many at a time. And I gotta get some more snap. Matter of fact, I need some for 1, 2, 3 more pots. At least 2 more pots. Okay, my mistake. Let me go and grab. Okay, it's some right here. I ain't gotta go nowhere. Because I keep some for my else's when I get ready to sow straight seeds. So, yeah, let me get some of these. Let them soak. And while that's soaking, I get this moringa into the pot. And I got a misfire on my moringa. All of them didn't germinate, and it's been in this pot too long. Let me check the chat again. Good morning, official Jamia. Thank you for scrolling through. Okay, this is my moringa that I've been growing in my microgreens cubby. But I had 3 in here and 2 germinated. This one looked like it was doing something, but I guess it came up out of the water some way. It looked like it's still trying to germinate though. Could that be the top? It looks like it. I'm gonna put it in there. But that's a piece of parsley. I got a couple of herbs in here. On this side I got parsley. Over here I have bilberry, and over here I got strawberry. But I just germinated them in here so I could have some ready to grow once I put them in here. Let me check this. Okay, they're still looking about the same, these roots. So I'm hoping I can get them out of here without too many problems. Because if they roots is fussy, I'll just have to sow some more seeds to which, okay, I ain't tripping, but I had to wait for these to germinate just for this purpose. And yeah. So, what I'm gonna do is, oh, y'all can't even see that, but I'm getting ready to remove these. And all I'm gonna do is basically pick it up and put it into this pot right here, out of this pot right here. And I'm trying to do it without jacking up the roots. Or should I say ripping them off insanely fast. Oh, well, there goes a couple of them. Anywho. There we go. Moringa number 1. I didn't decide on how many I was going to put in there, but I did germinate 3. Yeah, I did not have to be that forceful to make that Come out of there like that. We got one in. Got this other one. Now this root is thick in there. That's unfortunate. I might have to put some more seeds because it has embedded into. Oh, yep. Too much for that. But it has one little root on there. I wonder if it'll grow into something. I ain't tripping. I got more seeds. I've come prepared in case something tragic like this happens. And I'm sure they're gonna go through some type of transplant shock because, yeah, I done ripped off the whole root. Grab some more clay pebbles. Still ain't full. Okay, well. Okay, so this is good because that came up pretty high. And why didn't I put the solution in there, the fertilizer first? That's okay. Because I'll just use some of this. Oh, here we go. And we going in the top with this because it's in there already. And that'll be the last of it, so I'm good. Okay, I'm hot. I am sweating. And here we go. Let me check the chat again before I show y'all this moringa real good. Poured it up. Seen that. Oh, I missed that you already soaked your clay pebbles. That's so smart. Yeah, you gotta soak them in order for the solution to already be there. Well, you don't got to, but I find for me, the seedlings and everything, they respond better than if it was dry, if those pebbles are dry. I'm so fascinated by the fact that you can grow things in these pebbles. Yes, indeed, Miss Official Jamia, or Jamia. These are made, they have a bunch of different types that are made from different things. And these, I think, are from volcano. I have some from glass and some other materials like zeolite and pumice, and there's another one, I can't pronounce it. But yeah, minerals help plants to grow very well from what I'm learning. Good morning, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Set Apart Gardens. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate y'all time. Y'all hit that like button if you have not. Thumbs up or down to let YouTube know how you feel. Thank you kindly. It would help support the channel. Oh, let me show you the moringa right quick while I got it off the tripod. So I got the moringa in. This is the one that I just broke the root to, so I don't know how it's gonna act. This one, I broke the root also, but it has more root left than this one. And I got 1, 2, 3 more pots to go, and I'm missing a pot. Yeah, I just said that. So, yeah. And let me see who up next. Put y'all back in the tripod. Or as a matter of fact, I can just do a vlog about this because, yeah, I pretty much got it up and this camera is slowing me down. Whew. Yeah, let me get this sweat off like I've been running a race. I ain't been nowhere. So, once again, this is my Vivosun 6-tier self-watering planter that I just put together, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I have other planters that I just purchased because I'm trying to condense my space down, and I'm liking it. Yeah, that's what I'm liking a lot. Let me check this chat again. And as a matter of fact, let me find somewhere to get, cause I'm tired. Okay. Woo! Hey y'all. I guess that's what you get from touching on stuff. But anyhow, I'm here now. Okay, yeah, cause I'm finished, y'all. I've been on here a whole almost 2 hours. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. And it looks like I got everybody and everything. Happy Mag. Hey, sis. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. We are done. I just got finished putting together my new self-watering planters over there. And I am ready to grow. I'm not finished yet, but I got to put this camera down in order to finish getting my little seedlings and stuff up in here. So far I got pineapple mint, rosemary, and moringa. And I got 3 more pots, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna put the spearmint and holy basil, and I'm trying to think of what else. Anyway, I wrote it in my description. So yeah, I got in and got it done, and now it's time to go. I appreciate y'all time. Peace and love, my gardening comrades. Heal thyself. It can be done. I'm out. Catch y'all later in these YouTube streets.